All right, we're live. Good morning, everyone. It's Cory here, and I am just starting the walking live stream tour of Hanoi's Old Quarter. Yeah, it's been a while since I did one of these, guys. Good morning, everybody. It's freaking hot. I'm gonna let the message get sent out to everybody, and we'll see people start tuning in. Amy C is the first person. Hey Amy, good morning. Alex, good morning, thanks for tuning in. How's everyone doing? I'll wait about a minute while everyone starts tuning in and the messages start going out. Diana, hello. Lisa Strange, 9 p.m. in Texas. Awesome. Okay, so while people are trickling in to the live chat, I'm gonna go ahead and say that this video was made possible by my sponsor, iVideo Wi-Fi, and that's how I'm able to do this tour. Their pocket Wi-Fi device lets me walk around freely and stream, lots of honking, lets me stream in high definition to you guys directly from my mobile phone. And I do want to show you something real quick. One second, guys. Yeah, so you can see here. Can I do it? Can I do it? Yeah, so here it goes. Check it out, guys. Pause the screen. iVideo Wi-Fi. Use the coupon code Feed the Cory. You get 10% off of daily plans. They do Wi-Fi devices in Europe, North America, and all over Asia. And there's the link right there. So, you know, if you pause the screen, you can type that in manually. Or, you know, if you're watching the recorded version of this live stream, you know, you can find this info in the description box down below. And they also do SIM cards. So if you're looking for some SIM cards, they also do SIM cards. Free shipping in the US. You only pay for what you use. And yeah, thank you, iVideo Wi-Fi. Awesome. Check them out, guys. They're do this walking live stream. Yeah, what's up, guys? Okay, yay, the other, what am I talking about? It's so hot, I have no idea what I just said. この番組は sponsored by iVideo Wi-Fi. Yeah. Let's see, let's say hi to all the people tuning in. John, James, Victoria Rose, Sinigang, Sarap, Nelson, John Kim, hey, what's up? What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? All right, yeah, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up as we're walking along. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna try to keep this video about 90 minutes. It might go over because we are walking around Hanoi's famous Old Quarter district. It's kind of huge, so it does take some time to like wander around all the streets and stuff. And I do want to say, there might be some times where the signal for the Wi-Fi device goes a little bit weird, and then the stream might buffer, or maybe the stream might actually completely end. If the stream gets interrupted, please wait, because I will start a new stream, and then you'll just have to, I guess, wait for the notification or keep checking my channel for the new feed if this one drops. Okay, James Little, it's nice here in Hawaii. Hello from Hilo. Hey, I used to live in Hilo for 2 years. I went to UH Hilo. A friend used to live up Kaumana. Yeah, Aming, Kaimaka. What's up, Kaimaka? AJ, Nerd Swag. Okay, let's turn the camera around. Let's check out Hanoi's Old Quarter. All right, so it is a little after 9 a.m. Sunday morning here in Hanoi's Old Quarter. And it is already hot. It's like 32 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's probably over 90, I think. And a little bit later today, it's just gonna get really hot. And the real feel will be like more like 42, 43 degrees, and that's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, so summertime in Vietnam has kicked off. But what's crazy is you see a lot of people in the full outfits to protect themselves from the sun. So they have like long sleeves on and jackets and full body coverings in this hot weather. How they survive, I have no idea. I would pass out from like heat exhaustion. Okay, let's see what some of you guys are saying here. Sinigang is moving to Singapore. Nice. That's great. Oh, he's from the OC. Cool. Kamaika says it's 9 p.m. in the Midwest. James lives 2 miles from Leilani. Oh man. Yeah, I used to go down to Kalapana all the time. Puna. Oh man. Yeah, when I saw the footage of the volcano, I was like, oh snap. It's finally going off. Going on. All right, so we're gonna walk around Hanoi's old quarter. This is the most like dense, most craziest place in Hanoi City. It's over 2,000 years old. They say that there was 36 streets around the old quarter. Each street specialized in something different. Like one street was all, I don't know, like kitchenware. One like other street is all flowers. So each street had its own like specialization, and there were supposed to be 36 of them. Now I did read something that said there actually wasn't 36 streets. If you count it now, there's over 70, including all the little alleyways and stuff. But they believe the 36 might also be from the different artisan guilds, like 36 different artisan guilds around this area for all the crafts and stuff that they used to make. So I've heard both, that there was 36 streets or there was 36 artisan guilds. So yeah. Being asked, do you think Vietnam and Korea are similar? There are some aspects. Some aspects are similar, but there's just so much that isn't. You know, a lot of the like social structure and stuff is all the same. It's all like based off of Confucius ideology. So, you know, there's, you know, like honor, the way you speak to your elders is different. You address people differently by their age or their status. Same thing in Korea. And then very similar with Korean cuisine, there's always about a balance, you know, the 5 elements and a balance of sweet and sour, salty and spicy. Like they follow that same philosophy here in Vietnamese cuisine. Joey, thanks for tuning in. Hey Josh, is that a super chat? I totally forgot about super chat. Thank you so much. Joshua, MVP, thank you. Yeah, on my phone, I cannot see if anyone is using super chat. So thanks for posting that, awesome. Yeah, I'm literally walking randomly so that way you guys know what the streets look like. Like this is a normal Sunday morning. Very hot morning here in the old quarter. Joey asks, are we eating today? I have a very strong feeling that I will be sampling some stuff here and there as we come across it. Yeah, so these, the streets of the old quarter are narrow. They weren't originally designed for cars. They were designed for bicycles and walking. And then over time it became motorcycles, and then now it's a mixture of cars and motorcycles and literally everybody else pushing carts, all that stuff. And so it becomes very congested, especially with all the cars and buses coming through here. GH says, this takes me back, I miss it. You gotta come back, man. James, you're moving to Vietnam next year? That's awesome. Where? To Hanoi? Ooh, look at this. That's nice. Yeah, so I'll try to go a little bit slower and talk more about what I want to talk about, and that is essentially just the old quarter itself and the architecture and the old charm of this place. It's really unique. It's a bit chaotic, but it's really cool. If you guys come to Vietnam, like visiting the old quarter in Hanoi is like a must. You could see a lot of the influence from French occupation when they were here. Josh asked, do you have bad thunderstorms there? Oh man, yeah, especially now that it's like getting into the summer season and the humidity is just going crazy. In the evenings, there's just thunderstorms all the time. It rained last night and there was a lot of lightning and stuff. I tried to do some time-lapse videos last night. I didn't get to check it out, but yeah, definitely lots of thunderstorms. Brooke says, hey Cory, hey, what's up? James is moving to Da Nang. Good choice, man. Good choice. It's a booming city, central Vietnam, beautiful beaches, awesome food. Yeah, so if you guys are like familiar with the old quarter, I'm on the west edge. Like this road is the western edge of the old quarter. Beyond it is not the old quarter. Yeah, this one little street here, they specialize in funeral things like caskets and flowers. And then there's even a temple kind of funeral home up ahead. Bing asks, what's the craziest storm you have experienced in Vietnam or anywhere in the world? I don't know. I've seen some crazy thunderstorms like in every country I've been to. Taiwan, it's just like massive downpouring and thunder. Yeah, I don't know. I think the craziest one is I think they called it like a derecho. So you can see there's a funeral, guys. Everyone's wearing black and they have the white headbands. So this is a temple here. Funeral home kind of temple place. Victoria says they put the fun in funeral. Yeah, you know, they're not like every funeral I've ever seen, no one is like bawling their eyes out and stuff. Everyone's like smiling and happy to be all together. So I think that's pretty cool. Derek asks, what time is it over there? The stream started at 9 o'clock just a short while ago. Whoa, check out this. Crazy custom bike. The Dragon airbrush job. Pretty sick. ESS says, hey, it's Moroccan Songs here. It's been a long time you didn't go live. I hope you're doing good, Cory. Yeah, I've been really busy. I wasn't able to put aside some time to stream. It was just been so hectic every weekend and stuff. I'm like all over the place doing stuff. So yeah, finally I have a day where I can just kind of walk around and show you guys just different things around here. And so yeah, Michelle, hey Cory, it's been a while. Yeah, what is going on, Michelle? How are you? It's so good to see a lot of familiar names in the chat. You guys are awesome. Oh my god, it's hot. Kamaika says the bikes reminded me of Chinese triads for some reason. You know, I kind of had that same feeling too. They were like gangster related, because there's also a Land Rover or Range Rover, one of the two, and it has like a gold paint job. And so it just looks like cheesy gangster style. So And that was close to where that bike was. Might be the same owner, who knows. Bing asks, have I met any fellow Koreans in Vietnam? Not really. I see Korean tourists all the time. I never talk to them. I have no reason to talk to them. And just living here, I've never met any Koreans that like live and work here so far. Yeah, so I guess the answer is no. I did meet some Korean Americans though, and had a short, Korean conversation with them, because we were both like, hey, you lived in Seoul, I lived in Seoul too, and then we discovered we're both Korean American. Let's see, I gotta check out the chat here real quick. Enjoy the scenery while I check out the chat. Oh, Bing asks, are you going to eat in a live stream? Most likely. John says, aren't you driving bike? No, this is a walking tour. It's gonna be impossible to live stream while driving a motorcycle in all of this. Josh says we need to get you more followers, bud. Yeah, that would be great. And Brandon says, dude, I walked down the hill at our apartment and almost die. How far long do you usually walk a day? In the hot weather, I don't go out really. Like, in this kind of heat, I would walk around maybe an hour or two, and then that's it. Like, I would just sit in the shade. It's just way too hot. Michelle with the hashtag, feed the Cory. Yeah, where's Kang Seung Jung? KSJ, the man, where is he? I hope he tunes in. Joseph from San Francisco, California, what's up? And Roger from Huntington Beach, what is going on? All you Cali guys are out there tuning in. It's probably like 6 or 7 p.m., huh? Victoria says, how does no one get ran over? So that is a good question, very good question. It's just the way it works here. It looks like chaos, it looks super dangerous. I mean, it is dangerous, but everyone knows the flow. Like, you just go and you don't stop. If you stop, you're gonna get hit, because people cannot predict you. But if you keep moving, people can predict where you're gonna be in the next second, and they'll adjust. And it's like a weird chaotic ballet dance. Like, I'm literally walking in the middle of the road. I'm about to pass these two people who are taking up the entire right lane. Here comes the guy in opposite direction. So you just go. It's hard to explain, but once you see it, it's actually kind of cool. I barely ever see accidents. Like, I think I've seen 2 accidents since I've been here, and it's almost 1 year. All right, I've been walking along the western edge of the old quarter for a while now, it seems, but I'm just gonna cut in and show you. You'll start noticing what I meant earlier in the stream about the different streets specializing in like different services or crafts and stuff. Like, one street's all flowers, one street's all, like metalwork and stuff. You'll see that real soon here. Nice, it's Sunday morning, breakfast time. Look at, families are out. It's a local restaurant. Michelle asks, do people still try to scam me when I buy street food since I'm not a native? Yeah, people do try, and then they realize I know how to speak enough Vietnamese to know that what certain things are, what they're supposed to cost, and then I call them out on it, saying it's too expensive. And then if they insist on the scam price, then I just walk away. Lily Abel says, you're so calm crossing those busy streets. Looks like stress to me. It can be stressful if you're not used to it, but once you just walk around and you get into it, like I could literally just walk and stand in the middle of that four-way intersection and it would not be scary because everyone would just go around me. It's the cars that you have to watch out for when you're walking around in Vietnam. They don't stop for people. Motorcycles will, but cars, their mentality is me first. Oh, look at this wedding photo. That's cool. Yeah, so this area you can see they make bamboo stuff like ladders. Those are bamboo ladders, and you can just buy bamboo poles for whatever. So this like one little street specializes in that. It's kind of cool, huh? Oh, it's nice and cool here in the shade. This is great. Yeah, Tardus Rider says traffic's like that all over Southeast Asia. You get used to it. Yeah, super true. Like within a few days, you'll figure it out. It becomes so normal that I don't even notice honking noises. Mikey says, hi Cory, I found your channel 2 months ago and I love your content, especially these walking live streams in Vietnam. Yeah, Mikey, thanks for tuning in, man. That's great. I'm glad these videos can help you in whatever way possible. Andy Stubbs, what's going on? I walked around that area. Yeah, Andy, we met up. We walked around on this street together, actually. Andy's a subscriber. He was here in Vietnam last year. We met up, drank some beers, walked around, literally walked on this street. I see your guys' hashtags, guys. Hashtag feed the Cory. It will happen. I promise, I promise. The old quarter is very large to walk around, so I do want to show as much as possible. Yeah, you can see it's kind of vertical in here. A lot of the buildings are very narrow. But this is the old quarter. SS, I'm gonna walk down this way. SS asks, have you turned 1 year being in Vietnam, Cory? Next month, June 10th, is my 1 year anniversary of moving from Korea to Vietnam. Can't believe it's already been almost 1 year, jeez. And then Bing asks, have you seen Japanese tourists in Vietnam? All the time, almost every single day. I see Koreans and Japanese tourists. Those are the two largest types of tourists I see. Koreans and Japanese. Michelle says, it must be fun meeting up with subscribers. I hope I can meet you someday. Yeah, you have to come here because I really don't think I'm going to be going to the States anytime soon. And if I do, it's probably not going to be in your state. Was it Texas, right? There's Bun Cha. Oh no, Bun Yan. Michelle says, wow, already a year? I know, right? Like time just flew by so quick. I can't believe it's been 1 year and I still know just a little bit of Vietnamese. What's she cooking up here? It looks like fried chicken. Fried chicken and egg. Nice. Brandon says, so many bikes, tip one? No. The domino effect would be too crazy. That's not my property. I don't want to mess with people's stuff. I'd be pissed if someone knocked over my bike. Oh, check out this street. Okay, so this street is all like building stuff and tools and hardware. There's like stuff, just everything related to the door over there. It's like hinges and doorknobs. Over here, some hardware shops. Let's go take a look. Jay Sparrow says, still not riding a motorbike? No, but I'm gonna get one in a few weeks. It's been too long. Like 1 year in Vietnam without riding a motorbike. If you guys know my story from when I first moved here, there's a reason why I don't drive a motorbike, and it's because I almost crashed into a family, and it kind of traumatized me. Like, I don't mind if I die, I just don't want to kill other people. And so when that happened, and I could see the white of the eyes of the 3 children and the mom on the motorbike, yeah, it was kind of like, oh man, like what if I wasn't able to control the bike to stop it and then I hit them, you know? I would feel terrible for the rest of my life. So yeah, that kind of messed me up a little bit, but I need to get over that. And so I made it my goal, like for 1 year anniversary, I'm gonna force myself to learn how to ride a motorbike. Even if I drive really slow and like an idiot, I don't care. I just need to do it because that's what you do when you live in Vietnam. You have to ride a motorcycle. Michelle says, is it getting super hot in Vietnam? Yeah, you guys can't see this, but I am dripping sweat on my stomach and my back. And it's only like 9:30 in the morning. All right, let's go. This place is selling ginseng tea, herbs. Ah, yeah, so this street sells like teas and herbs and other medicinal kinds of goods. Here, I'll walk closer to the shops so you can see like inside. It smells really good, guys. It smells like cinnamon and other awesome stuff. Yeah, and every shop sells kind of the same thing. But these streets and oh yeah, look at this shrine. This whole area, the old quarter, you know, I think I mentioned, it goes back like 2,000 years. It's like 1,000 years of like Chinese control, and then I think it was in the like 11th century, Vietnam became independent of China. And since that time, this old quarter just like blossomed into what it is now. And you know, the stores are very narrow, but they go back far, and it's called like a tube home. And they're narrow because they were taxed back in the day on how wide their shop was. So you could find some like really narrow shops. Like you can see this is actually you can see here. Yeah, this is 2 shops side by side. You can see how narrow they are. I just cannot get over the architecture. Whoa, this is new. I never saw this. There's a club. Audi Club? Huh. Interesting. Alright, gonna cross. Yeah, so this street is Taka. So the street names were related to what was being sold on it. So you can see 21 Taka. 20B, chaka. Chaka is a dish. It's turmeric and snakehead fish cooked up with dill and green onions. This street was famous for it. And yeah, so it got its name from the food. Brandon, oh my God, $20 in the super chat. The message, Lunchan, Kamaika, and myself. Thanks for keeping us entertained, man. You guys, oh my God, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. If you have any suggestions while I'm walking around, just be like, eat that, I will go eat it. Man, thank you. You guys are helping me continue to be able to do this. I'm sorry that there was such a long gap since the last live stream. But yeah, things should be much better now. I just gotta open the door right in front of me. All right, and we went around. Tao Cheng says, go to salon now. Salon? Why to the salon? I don't need a haircut. Yeah, see this? This is an electric like golf cart thing. They do electric vehicle tours. Those are all Koreans. It's like the #1 thing that Koreans do when they come to Hanoi is they just all get onto those things. I've seen some Japanese use it, but it's like mostly Koreans. Victoria says, what if you got in a cab with them? That would be really awkward if I just like got in and like I was part of their group. They'd probably be like, what the? And just stare at me. That would be so funny. It would be funny if they let me stay in the cab too. Yeah, so this street called Hang Ka. Ka is fish, and Hang means like shop. So it's like fish shop street. So back in the day, a lot of seafood was sold there. Now it's like clothing and stuff. So the names are the original names, but the items that they sell are not what they originally sold back in the day. I hope that makes sense. This street's all clothing goods, dresses. This is a very famous Oh My shop. I think it's the most famous one in town. And I'll go look at it. I don't want to buy this stuff, but it's like preserved different fruits and seeds, candied cherries and plums and stuff. But if I get any of that, it's just gonna make me really thirsty because a lot of it is salty or sweet. Brandon asked, how many scooter drag races have you seen since I've been there? 0. I've never seen anybody try to race here. I've seen children try to race on foot, you know, like kids do when you play. But in terms of motorcycles, it's just too dangerous. Like, anyone could just pull out in front of you, and they do. So trying to race is, you know, very, very dangerous. GH asks, favorite banh mi spot in Hanoi? I don't have a particular favorite because I always try new things. Whoa, check out this tree. Can you see this? The root. Yeah, can you see the roots hanging here? It's kind of dark. It's so dark here. But that's like a little cafe, mini cafe right there under this awesome banyan tree. Basket goods. TARDIS Rider says you should get a beer. A beer sounds really nice. It is like 9 something in the morning though, but yeah, a cold beer sounds really nice because it is freaking hot. James says, had to get pizza, I'm back. Awesome. What kind of pizza did you get? Michelle says, alcohol sounds good right now. Yeah, you guys, it's 9 in the morning here, but I'm sure for a lot of you, it's in the evening, Saturday evening, or like really early Sunday morning. Yeah, drink them if you got them. Victoria says, the tree is rooting for you. Ha ha ha. Nice one, Victoria. I see what you did there. Kaimika says, how hot is it? Yes. What? It's hot. It's probably like 34 degrees now. It just keeps getting hotter and hotter. James got a pepperoni pizza. Nice. Yeah, so here's a lot of shops just selling crackers and chips and snacks and stuff like that. I always say stuff like that at the end of many sentences, so I apologize if you guys catch that and get really annoyed. Yeah, so right now I'm walking towards Gyeo Street, and that's kind of the beginning of the Dongsuan market. So we're gonna go to a market now, guys. We're gonna check out all the crazy produce and other goodies in this area. Alessandro says, thanks for Vietnamese food cultural videos. Yeah, you're welcome, man. Glad I can help. All right, this is part of the market. I'm gonna take you guys in a loop, starting from this way first. I see a lot of you guys are asking about my apartment. Yeah, I'm still in the $300 rooftop apartment. It's still awesome there. Although now it's just way too hot to be out in the patio. So I need to get some kind of a shade option. You know, create a lot of shade on my patio. I just can't work out there anymore. It's just way too hot. In March, April, and maybe the beginning of this month, May, it was possible, but now it's just beyond possible. Like, it's just way too hot. But I will be making an update video probably this summer. Right now I'm in the process of gardening a lot. Got cucumbers and red peppers and other stuff growing, but there's been no other like major changes enough to make like an update video, you know? Jamie T says, great video, Cory. I love your walkarounds. You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in. SSS, have you been to other cities in Vietnam, Cory? Yeah, I've been to many cities. I haven't been to Saigon yet, but I've been to Nha Trang, Dalat, Da Nang, Hoi An, Haiphong, Sapa. I think that's it. I haven't been to like Ha Long Bay. I haven't been to Ninh Binh or places like that. Do you guys see this gate? Like this old archway in front of me? So back in the day, the old quarter was surrounded by a fortress wall to protect all the artisans and people that lived here. The Citadel, the Thang Long Citadel, is actually west of the old quarter, and that's where, you know, like the imperial family and everybody lived and conducted their governing from. And then, so this is the only gate that still exists. All the other gates that were surrounding the old quarter no longer exist. That's super old. All right, now we're gonna go down this alley, which is part of the market. But there's some pretty interesting stuff down here. Temp account says, how difficult was it adapting to weather in Hanoi compared to Seoul? Seoul, when I moved here, Seoul was just as hot as Vietnam. It's just the humidity was completely different. Do you guys see this? This is a red squid, and it's marinated in lime and vinegar and some other stuff. And you eat that with tofu. Yeah, so temp account. Getting used to the temperature was fine, but it was the humidity that took a while to get used to. Probably like 2 weeks to acclimate. I was like having a heat stroke my first few days here. There's a lot of street food here, just market stuff. Just drive up on your motorcycle and order food. You're good to go. Lots of yummy fruits. David V asks, mosquito bites? Not really. Well, not in a while. When I first moved here, I was getting mosquito bites in my old apartment. But my new apartment, even though there's a pond, I have like no mosquitoes. Like there's not a problem. Yeah, this looks great. So you can see there's people selling stuff everywhere. Michelle says, stay hydrated, Cory. Yeah, I definitely will. I mean, I do stay hydrated. That's something you learn about living here, is that you just have to stay hydrated all the time. There's some shrimps, prawns, a little small squid. Yeah, Victoria says it's like Vietnam's drive-thru, and it's very true. Yeah, bike through. Kai Maika says bike through. Yeah, that's pretty much the correct way to describe it, I suppose. So this is a playground in a neighborhood, and now it's become just a local Sunday market. It's a lot of produce, guys. So much produce. And I am deep in this area. This is so cool. Nicole asks, since there's lots of street food, do people eat out instead of cooking? A lot of times, yeah. I feel like it's hard because a lot of people do eat out all the time, every single day. A lot of people just cook at home. But I think it's just those two options. I know people that cook dinner at home all the time, but then they eat lunch and breakfast outside. Yeah, so it's so cheap to eat here, guys. Michelle says, wouldn't the food go bad if they're outside like that? Yeah, after a few hours, I mean, stuff does get kind of wilted and bad, but a lot of it gets sold really quickly. And then most of these people, they only sell until a certain time, and then they go home. So like, oh, look at this. We got fish, and there's some toads. Can you see the toads? There's some, looks like silkworm. Kaimika says, right on the sidewalk, she's chopping away. Yeah, welcome to Vietnam, guys. When I first came here 2 years ago, I saw people chopping pork, like literally on the sidewalk, not on a cutting block. It was like right on the concrete. But yeah, you can see it's just unrefrigerated meat, but most of it's all fresh. And you can see they're busy. Everyone is here. All the local people are buying stuff, so you know, you're not gonna get sick. When I buy meat, I come to places like this, and it's totally fine. Man, I am walking slow, but my arms are dripping in sweat. Here's looks like some bun cha, grilling up, noodles. Some fruits right there. Yeah, Are you guys having a good time checking out this stuff? It ain't over yet. We still have a lot to see and walk around and check out. Here, I'm gonna step back so you can see what some of the homes and buildings look like. Yeah, Kamaika asks, do you ever feel the need to wear a mask, Cory? There are times when the air pollution is so bad, but I just don't go out. If I do have to go out, then I do wear like a little mask. For like this lady coming here, she's got a face mask on. Okay, she kind of stopped, but I'll show you. So I wear a mask like that when I ride around on like really like smoggy days. You can see this lady's face. Yeah, I don't wear the full like garment thing to cover up, but I do wear a mask. But most times I don't. Gregor from Germany, thanks for tuning in. Michelle says, how long are you planning to stream? Like every stream, I try to aim for 90 minutes. I started at 9 o'clock, so I'll try to end around 10:30. But because I am walking around the like insanely large and bustling old quarter, it might go a little bit longer, I don't know. I'm just gonna play it by ear. I just love these buildings, check them out. Some nice flowers. James says, gotta go, love your channel. Yeah, thanks man, thanks for tuning in. Stay safe by the volcano. Connie asks, what do you do for a living? It's a good question. I make videos, not just for YouTube, but I do freelance video production. And I also do a part-time voice acting for an English education company. Man, check out this spread. This is nice. Yeah. Waldo, Astrid, and Regula says, wow, these buildings look amazing. Yeah, this is Dongsuan Market. So I'm gonna go more into the heavier areas of the market. Oh yeah, I think for those of you guys who are like saying, I love these buildings, check out this building. It's a little backlit from the sun, but you can see it's very condensed living space. Lots of little units all in this one building. I had a good question from Temp Account. Says, do you feel much more relaxed in your day-to-day Hanoi interactions, like moving about the city, shopping, etc., compared to hectic Seoul? I'm comfortable in more places. I guess like the feeling of being relaxed is subjective. So like this might sound super hectic with all the motorcycles and the bustling activity, but I've tuned out the noise just because I've been here for, you know, almost a year. And so to me, this is like a peaceful walk in the market, just checking out stuff. But it's the same in Seoul. Like I feel comfy there. And yeah, I don't know. I like both places. You know, I stroll around casually in both places, so it's hard to answer that question. Gregor asks, are stores open in the night or many people on the streets? So the difference between like Hanoi and other cities, Hanoi, a lot of the shops, especially here in the old quarter, and pretty much all across the city, they close down very early, like 10 p.m. A lot of businesses are done for the day. They just close up shop. Like places like Saigon and elsewhere, a lot of businesses stay open late to like midnight or even later. Yeah, so Hanoi closes earlier than any city in Vietnam that I've been to. This is the market building in there, but if I go in there, I know the signal is gonna probably drop just from experience from previous streams. So I'm gonna skip going into the market. That inner space, it's just like clothing and stuff, accessories and whatnot. So I'm just gonna stick to the outside spots. Peter asks, is Sunday morning when most people do their food shopping? Yeah, the weekend mornings, but I think just in general, every morning, like people buy the foods that they need for cooking, like right before they cook. So, you know, like dinner, they're like, hey, I'm gonna make, I don't know, boiled pork, and then they go out and they buy the boiled pork like 30 minutes before they start cooking. Or, you know, if they have a favorite place, they just buy from them before they close. Yeah, I would say morning time is the most busy for shopping, for food shopping. It's just way too hot later in the day. All right, I'm looping around. Viet Pop Love says, do they have good sushi spots in Hanoi? I've eaten at quite a few sushi places here. Some of them are like mediocre, some of them are okay. I haven't had any that were just like outstanding that I had to like rave about. Yeah, I guess that answers the question. Connie says, so people buy their food daily, no fridge? Yeah, they have a fridge, but it's usually they buy daily. You know, it's different. It's not like in America where people go to like Costco and then they buy like bulk everything to last like a month. Here, people like their fresh ingredients, fresh herbs, you know, fresh meats and whatnot. So, yeah, they tend to just buy daily. And I think that's the better way. You get to know your vendors. You get to know what's good, what's not. You know, things change. Things are seasonal. Yeah, I prefer that way too. Arthur says, can you buy peanuts anywhere? Yeah, you can go to the convenience store and buy peanuts if you wanted. You can buy peanuts very easily here. Oh, hey, my mom's in the chat. Kija Me says, fresh is the best. Yes, it is pretty much the only way to go. Fresh vegetables, fresh meat. You know, things that are in the fridge or freezer way too long, they tend to change flavor over time. Look at all these little shoes and sandals. Astrid says, convenience store tour, please. I'll have to make a video about that. I'll take the GoPro in so it's like not so obvious that I'm filming. Right now I'm filming with my cell phone on a stabilizer, and like as I'm walking, everyone's staring at me. I know you guys probably don't see it, but I see it out of the corner of my eyes. Everyone watches me pass by. Nice, that's awesome you guys are saying hi to my mom. Alright, I'm gonna go down this one alley. It's well known for street food and desserts and stuff. So we'll go take a look. Look at this. This is a che. This is like a sweet dessert soup. There's all kinds of stuff here. Mung beans and tapioca and fruit, corn. She's making a nem dan, fried ham. Xin chào. So not so busy in here, but this is a bunch of different street food stalls. lunchtime, this place is insanely packed. There's lines. People wait in line to sit at certain vendors. Yeah, really cool. Peace Choi, hey, thanks for tuning in. Good morning. Alright, so now I did a big loop and I'm gonna cut into one of the streets and we'll just keep touring around. Yeah, so for those of you guys watching, what do you think? Like, do you think you could walk around here the way I am? Like, I'm about to just walk right into traffic. Can you do that? And yeah, would you come here? Would you come to Hanoi? Is it too intimidating? Let me know. Victoria says, are there no smoking regulations? That guy was lighting a cigarette in there. If there are, I don't know. But yeah, guys smoke everywhere. Yeah, I've seen some restaurants where people smoke in the restaurant and I'm like, oh God, I'm not eating here. I walked down this street earlier, I think, with all the snacks and stuff. My mom says, need earplugs for all that motorcycle noise. Yeah, Vietnam is very noisy, especially in the cities. Everybody's honking the horns and you can hear the motorcycle engines beeping, and yeah, it's a very loud country. Mikey says, yes, I've been to Haiphong twice since my mom's from there and I can't wait to walk the streets of Vietnam again. That's so cool, Mikey. My girlfriend is from Haiphong. I was actually just there earlier this week for 3 days visiting my girlfriend. So yeah, Haiphong, I love Haiphong. It's kind of small. Like, I mean, it's big, there's a lot of people, but there's like not much to do there. Except for like go to the movies or, you know, eat food. Yeah, Aunt DJ, hey, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Aunt DJ says it's too noisy for me, but has its charm. It does have its charm. And after some time, you know, just like naturally your ears and your mind tune out white noise. And so the honking and the motorcycle engines, it's definitely like white noise to me. And so yeah, I've totally tuned it out. Like, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. Arthur says, it looks intimidating if you don't speak the language. Yeah, I think that's probably like the most intimidating thing about Vietnam, is more than the motorcycles, it's the language barrier. Vietnamese is very tonal. It's one of the more difficult languages to learn. Yeah, Viet says very much like Cantonese. Yeah, it's very similar to Cantonese. There's so many tonal ranges. You could say like ba 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 ba. Like you could say one word like ba, but so many different ways, and they have so many different meanings. And like in the context in which you use it as well. Yeah. This woman's very dolled up on this bike. She's like going to the club Sunday morning. S says, walking out there the way you do, Cory, looks so freaking crazy. Need to be more cautious. It's okay. that's just how everybody does it. Like, you have to walk like this in order to survive, you know? You have to be confident and not afraid to just like walk in the street, walk into traffic. Otherwise, you're just gonna stand there and no one's gonna let you go. You just have to go yourself. So I'm walking towards this like little intersection place coming up called Ta Hien. And Ta Hien is like known as Beer Street or Beer Corner, and it's pretty much like the #1 nightlife spot in Hanoi, in the old quarter. There's clubs there, and everybody just chills on plastic stools and drinks a lot of beer. And it's crazy. I'm gonna have to make a video or maybe even live stream that at some time in the near future, because it's really something to witness. It's really crazy. Viet Pop Love says, do you wear a face mask when you're not vlogging? No, I pretty much never wear a mask unless it's like very bad pollution day, but then I just stay home. Yeah, so Beer Street is this place right here. It doesn't look like much right now, but trust me, at night it's like impossible to walk around here. It's all plastic stools and chairs and stuff just right here, like right in this like little 5-way intersection. So you can see they even have like alcohol advertisements and stuff. These are, yeah, so everyone just like lines up and sits all around here, all around over there, like all in the street. Like the stools and stuff are like actually here in the street. And then this is one of the iconic little alleys that people come to take photos. Yeah, so we'll walk up it and take a look. Charles asked, is your girlfriend with you now? No, she lives in Haiphong, but she'll be moving to Hanoi next month, or in just a few weeks, so that's really cool. Yeah, Andy Stubbs says, Beer Street gets get up, police are coming. Yeah, so technically you're not allowed to sit in the street on stools and chairs and stuff, so the police make patrols and they come there even during the weekends when it's completely crowded, and they make everybody get up and pull up the chairs and stuff. Otherwise the shops or the vendors get fined. You know, there's a fine for having people sitting in the street and you're selling them stuff. So they actually come up this alley, and then back there at that 5-way intersection, like, see these stools right here? Like, that's not on a curb. That the police would come and make her get up and hide the stool or whatever. Yeah, so this place, there's some clubs. That's a club right there where the red lanterns are. I'm just gonna keep walking around and showing you guys the crazy, cool stuff here. Michelle, you gotta go. Have a good night, Michelle. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's like everywhere you go, there's just people sitting and eating. It's breakfast, Sunday breakfast. Christian says, what's up, my guy? Love your content. Keep it up. Thanks for tuning in, man. Oh, check out this mural. It's cool. Toronto Pia says, great tour. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. To all of you guys. Thanks for spending some time with me today as I walk around. The sun is bright. Kamaika says she looks so sad. Viet says, Viet pop love. Wow, nice art. Yeah, that mural. There was something about her face. Whoa. Check this out. Lots of construction. I hope this this place remains awesome. Like in the next 10-15 years, I hope there's not a lot of development or demolition and stuff. Man, it is so bright, can't see over there. But I do want to point out something here. There is the TARDIS. Can you see that? There it is. The doctor's in town. Jeff Lou's in the house. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, man? It's my buddy Jeff. Peace Choi says, oops, not Zinio. While staying at a homestay, is it safe, the place that you are staying? Yes. My house is absolutely safe. Viet Pop Love says, police station? No, it was actually a cafe, and it just happened to have the TARDIS on the roof. I don't know why. Everyone's looking at me with the cell phone and the stabilizer. Connie says, all I need now is a souvenir and I'd feel like I went there myself. That's great. That's kind of what the purpose of these videos, especially the live streams, is, you know, it's like to bring you with me along, you know, like we can chat. Like, that's cool. It's almost like you're here walking with me. But yeah, if you guys are ever in Hanoi, drop a message. I'll definitely meet up and walk around and we can go eat some stuff. I like meeting subscribers. Cam J asks, how much longer until you finish? Probably like roughly around 10:30. Right now I think it's 10:10. But you know, it just depends. It might go over a little bit longer than that. Maybe like 10:45, I don't know. I'm just gonna play it by ear as I walk around and just show you all this stuff. Rhea Nixie says, Cory, what are some of your favorite Viet street foods? I like soy che. It's a dessert. I like anything that you can eat in the street. Bun cha, pho, bun dao mam tom. But a lot of those places, the bun dao that I like, it's not really street food. It's like you go into a restaurant. But I have had street food bun dao also, which was pretty good. I don't know. I like everything. It's kind of hard to like pick one. Christian, goodbye, good night. Thanks for tuning in. Kaimaika says, anyways, it's more pleasing to see the TARDIS than to say the Weeping Angels. Yeah, don't blink. Jeff, are you coming to the Old Quarter now? I'm walking south towards the lake. Yeah, I think I'm near Hangbae Street. Or no, wait, am I on Hang? No, I'm on Mame. Mamai? Yeah, I'm on Mamai. Yeah, so I think you guys are kind of getting the vibe of the Old Quarter. It's narrow streets, a lot of skinny buildings, lots of motorcycles, lots of hotels, lots of street food, lots of honking, lots of tourists. This is definitely like the main place where all the tourists who visit Hanoi, they come here. There's a lot of hostels and hotels in this area. Yeah, it's like a lot of backpackers pass through and stay here. Chi-Hyu, good morning, says, I love soy che too. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Viet Lee, good morning. Victoria says, is Circle K popular in Vietnam? Circle K, yeah, that's Vinmart and Circle K are like the two main convenience stores in Hanoi, at least. Check out this place. It's a restaurant. But yeah, they're pretty popular. Like, as you can see right here is a Circle K. As you're talking about one, there's one right here. So they're all over the place. Toronto Pia says, I was in Ho Chi Minh City about 10 years ago and it was very much like this. Yeah, I've only seen videos of Saigon. I've never been there myself, but I've seen the photos of the traffic and it's very similar to Hanoi. Jeff W, hey, long time no see. Yeah, long time no see, Cory. Good morning. I love this stream. It's like being on a walking tour with you. Yeah, that's awesome. That's literally what it is. It's a live stream walking tour. I'm so glad to have you along. Thanks for tuning in. And if you guys have never been to Hanoi, you probably have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. To those of you who have been here, you probably noticed that I'm just literally zigzagging. I'm zigzagging down streets randomly. I have no like official goal other than to just zigzag and show you guys what this looks like on a Sunday morning. Yeah, so here's another smaller market space that we're coming up on. She's cutting bamboo shoots. Let's go check out more of what's going on here. James, $2, thank you, says, love your channel. Awesome, James, thank you so much. Really appreciate the super chat donation. There's like braised fish. There's a kako budai. Here's more of the braised fish. Can you see that? There's braised fish. Arthur says those wires are insane. Yeah, this is tame. I think Thailand beats Vietnam for crazy wires. Well, Vietnam is like unorganized wires. Thailand is organized. Like they have a lot more wires, but the wires are organized. They're all like bundled together. What's going on here? Buying some pork. Yeah, these karaoke guys, I think they're just trying to ask for donations. Okay, he stopped right as I started filming him. Whoa, this guy's cleaning like a giant catfish. Can you see that? Oh, xin chào. The contrast from the shadow and the sunny spots is too bright. My mom says, so early for the music. Yeah, Mom. Any day of the week at like 7 a.m. someone is doing karaoke. like noise pollution is crazy in Vietnam. Victoria Rose says puppers. Yep, there's the two little miniature pinchers back there. SS says almost 1 year in Vietnam. What have you most missed about Seoul, Cory? I think the thing I miss most about Seoul is my Korean family. My grandmother, my aunt, my cousins. Even though now my cousins are going to university, Towson University in Maryland. But yeah, so like I just miss my Korean family over there, and my friends. Like other than that, I miss Korean food, and that's about it. Like I don't miss too much else. Victoria is on fire today. Says looks like he's catfishing. Yeah, all right, let's. Okay, I'm gonna continue out this way. Let's just walk out into the traffic. Peace Choi says, taking your breakfast, Cory? Buying anything here to eat? Yeah, I did eat breakfast earlier. It's like, I don't know, I don't feel hungry now, which is weird. Like, I think the goal of this video is to just walk and talk. But, yeah, I guess I should keep my eye open for something small. Like, I don't want to eat a lot, and I don't want to sit down for like 20 minutes eating, you know? So, if I do see something small, maybe I'll get something. We gotta get something, right? We gotta feed the Cory at least once. Victoria says, imagine if this live stream was 3D. You know, I can technically live stream in 360, and so but that takes a lot of bandwidth. Using the 360 camera and then streaming from that, yeah, it takes a lot of data, a lot of bandwidth. It'll probably be very laggy, but 3D, that would be awesome. I think there's a way that you could actually just take this video and watch it with like a Google headset, like Google Cardboard glasses or something. Samsung, you know, the VR goggles or whatever. I'm sure you could do that and still have a somewhat 3D experience. Aunt DJ says watching this video is like the opposite of ASMR. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, so I've made it out to the main, like, open intersection area right by Hwan Kim Lake. You can see there Hwan Kim Lake in the distance right there. But on the weekends, Friday evenings through Sunday, which is today, you can see the barricade here. No motorcycles, no cars are allowed in here. So now this turns into a walking street. So you can see there's just no traffic. Now we're free to walk and play and do whatever we want here. And it's hot right now. It's still very early, but in the evenings, when it cools down, like all the families and children and other stuff come out here. People like singing and dancing, salsa dancing, just all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. It's very fun. Whoa, excuse me, sneezing. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, so here's the Hwan Kim Lake. It's so much cleaner than when I first moved here. I mean, it's still pretty dirty. Like I would not swim in this at all. But when I first moved here, it was very polluted. And then right before New Year's, back in December or January, The government spent millions of dollars and they dredged and cleaned out the entire lake. It took a couple weeks, but they finished it. Now you could tell there's a big difference. There's no like weird crap floating on the surface or plastic bottles all kicked up on the sides. It looks much better now. Oh yeah, and then over there is Noksun Temple. There's a temple right there, old temple, and there's like a famous red bridge. I think I showed that to you guys before in a different stream. What time is it now? I've been walking around. Oh, it's 10:22. Okay, so I have about 8 minutes left until I kind of end the stream here. Where to go? Where to go? Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Michael McGurr asks, have you been to any Buddhist temples? Yes, I've been to many Buddhist temples in Vietnam. One of my favorite ones was in Da Nang. It's like way up in the mountains. At the same place where Bana Hills Resort is, there was this old Buddhist temple way up in the mountains. Oh man, it was so magical. It was in the clouds, and it was just like, it was like being in a painting. It was really cool. I actually have a video. If you look at my Da Nang video, that temple is in it somewhere on my channel. Yeah, I'm so glad that they put out trash cans too, like way more trash cans instead of throwing stuff into the lake. Kaimika asks, Anuksan? Anuksan Namun? Where do I know that from? As in mummy? Oh, yeah, okay, no. Nice references. No, it's just called Noksun. Yeah, not Anuksan. It's just Noksun. I hope I'm saying that right. Noksun. It's like Ngocson. 007 Tada asks, what am I gonna do for the rest of Sunday? Well, Jeffrey Liu, who was in the chat, he lives here, he's my buddy. He was teaching this morning, and I think he's like currently on his way to the old quarter. And I'll probably meet up with him and, I don't know, walk around and stuff. I wanna see what this musician is playing. Sweet Chick meme says, just came on now. I definitely enjoy watching you live shooting. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Unfortunately, it's like towards the end of my live stream. I've already walked around a lot of the old quarter streets, and now I'm just walking around Hwan Kim Lake. So yeah, I'll be ending the stream very soon. But you can watch the recorded version. Once this is done streaming, it'll you know, save and be uploaded directly to my YouTube channel, and then you can just watch the recorded version there. Victoria says, twerk, Cory. Yeah, if I twerk, I'll probably kill somebody, because I'm not a good twerker. Maybe I was a good twerker back in the day. Now I'm old. Shruti Sweet says, hi, the lake is so good. Love from India. Awesome. Thanks for tuning in from India. Yeah, I've got about 5 minutes left, guys. Damn, I just realized I haven't eaten anything on this video. I was too busy like walking and talking to show you guys all the cool stuff. Oh, Connie. Connie says, there's the red bridge you mentioned. Go on it, please. Okay. Turning around, going on the red bridge. There is a temple in there. I think you gotta pay to go in. Last time I went, it was under construction, so I wasn't able to go in. But I can't remember what the price was. It was like 3,000 or $3. I don't know, something like that. Joey Ann says, uh-oh, running out of time. Diet day on Feed the Cory. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have eaten breakfast at home, because now I'm just not hungry. Sid Vicious says, hi Cory, hey Cory, such a serene place. Sid from Singapore. Thanks for tuning in. I love Singapore. Very humid, but very nice. So this is an old bridge. I don't want to throw out an age, but I want to guess it's like hundreds of years old. Might not be the original one. Okay, I take it back. But maybe the original one was there for hundreds of years. Kamaika says $3,000. Bye. Oh yeah, you gotta buy a ticket to go in. Where, oh, I think the ticket vendor booth is back that way. But yeah, this is the Red Bridge. And you can see the temple here. They built some crazy canopy thing over